Welcome to Coping with COVID. I'm getting used to recording in different locations. This is my dad's conservatory because he's not very well. And I think this is Coping with COVID part 6. And I want to have another go at how we cope with tensions that arise, which they do, between people, because we can't get out, and within ourselves. A little bit more about tensions between people. The sort of logic says, I wish I could, when tensions arise, see a broader perspective. But I find that I get caught up with sorry, I was just checking that it was recording, and it is. That's something. I find I spend so much time churning about how I'm right in the situation and the other people are wrong. And I ruminate, I overthink, all that. And I wish I could step back a little bit more and say, okay, let's see a broader perspective. Maybe even see that maybe I'm not quite as much in the right as I'm pretending, and actually there might be stuff going on. I may have said something that I wasn't aware of. The person may be battling with something that I'm not aware of, or that I am aware of and I'm not giving them credit for. I'm just not seeing the bigger picture. I'm not really hearing what's going on, which is why listening is so important. Actually listening to what is going on, hearing what is going on. But that's all a bit theoretical, because I'm not sure I've really achieved that perspective. What I have found helpful is my reading of that book that I mentioned a while ago, Mindfulness, a practical guide to finding peace in a frantic world, by Mark Williams and Danny Penman. And it's really nice that someone actually got the book and is now working through it. It is an 8-week course. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it is absolutely brilliant. And you end up with a practice of stillness, of centering, of mindfulness. So, what did I end up with? And I'll just tell you, I'm not sure that you could just take what I'm doing and do it. I think the far better thing is to read the book and find your own practice. But I still think it might be useful just to share what I do. And that is in a context. I do this sort of mindfulness twice a day, but I also do 20 minutes of more contemplative, I suppose, mindfulness type prayer. So that also has an effect on me. But the mindfulness bit is, I start, as a Christian, I sort of start with a focus on God, and that just sort of slows me down, just focusing on God, Father, Son and Holy Spirit. And then I very simply breathe into my body. I use the word body, in, out, breathing. Taking the focus from my mind down to my body. And find that actually there's a different perspective in my body. A broader perspective. I spend time just connecting with my heart in how I'm feeling. And I find my heart, as I might have said before, is often just sort of calmer. Now, that may be different for different people. It's my mind that's getting upset and frantic. So just that focus, taking the focus down into my body. Breathing in, body, connecting with how I'm feeling, the sensations in my body, taking myself to the present, not worrying about the future or the past. And I just find that really helpful. It just seems to be the beginning of a different way of seeing things, a different perspective. So I hope you find that helpful. Thank you.